So what we're going to talk about today is coconut oil. So I like to get my coconut oil from Costco. I love the Kirkland brand. You always want to get organic virgin coconut oil. It's the best. And then use this for everything. Not only slather it on your skin, but cook with it. Cooking fried eggs with it, stir fry, anything. It has a, what's it called? A high burn factor, like smoke factor. Anyway, this is great to cook with. Highly recommend Kirkland. So get this. Now, I also wanted to talk today about the best part of coconut oil, which is MCT oil. MCT oil is pulled out of coconut oil. It's the best part. MCT means medium chain triglycerides, which there's short ones, there's medium, and then there's long. And medium is right in the middle, and as you can tell because it says medium. Anyway, what it does is it goes straight to your liver. It doesn't have to be processed like long chain triglycerides, which can go through such a process internally that it turns into fat. Where the medium chain triglycerides go straight to your liver or straight to your brain for energy. It's just the way it processes on the inside. If you want this, if you want the scientific explanation of what exactly is happening inside your body, look at Thomas DeLauer on YouTube. He'll explain to you exactly what's going on scientifically inside your body when you take these. But all you need to know if you're like me is that it's super good for you, gives you energy. There's been lots of studies done on MCT oil, on how it benefits weight loss, how it increases brain function, how good it is for cardiovascular health, how it decreases inflammation, how it's really good for neurological health. Studies have shown it's helped people with epilepsy, autism, Alzheimer's, however you say that. It's just so beneficial. So add it in wherever you can. You can cook with it. You can put it in your coffee. You can put it on salads. It really has no taste. It's just like oil. Literally no taste. Like, let's see. I'll show you. Because I'm super picky. Nothing. Tastes like nothing. Anywho, you might want to start out slow, like a teaspoon a day, and then build up because it might cause some bathroom issues at first if you're not used to it. And then on the keto diet, you know how you want high fat and then protein and then carbs? Well, if you're eating really good, like eggs for breakfast, spinach and chicken for lunch, and salmon and cucumber for dinner, that's not a ton of fat, and you need more fat. You need high fat, protein, carb. So this is 14 grams of fat in 1 tablespoon. So if it's the middle of the day and you need a little energy, just drink a tablespoon of this, and it will help your energy, and it will bring your fats up, which is going to help you burn fat faster. One study showed that people who added MCT oil to their diet ate a lot less. It gave them a feeling of fullness. Another study showed that MCT oil was known to cause a decrease in waist circumference. Who doesn't want that, especially us ladies? It also is known to help it's really good for your gut bacteria. So if there's all these good things that it does, why not try it? So I recommend, let's see, this one's Nature's Way. I found it at different stores. Sometimes if you can't find it, just order it on Amazon. Anyway, this is great stuff that I highly recommend. If you have any more questions, just pull up YouTube, put in keto, and then put in MCT oil. There are so many great YouTubes on it. Gosh, I watched a new one today by this doctor, a new doctor. I can't think of his name, but it was great. So, highly recommend that. And, I was going to show you a snack idea that I came up with that is so good. Okay. Doing keto, you know you're not supposed to have carbs. So a lot of people, when they're craving pizza, they just do like cheese, pepperoni, and then a little bit of sauce, and then that's it. And it's hard to eat. You kind of have to use a fork because it's all cheese. But what I found is if you're doing okay on carbs for the day, and you can handle a little carbs, so you cheat a little, you add a low carb tortilla. There's many different kinds. I just look for the one that's the lowest carbs. So as long as it says low carb, and then it should be anywhere from about 15 carbs or less per tortilla. And then you add a little Rayo's homemade spaghetti sauce as your pizza sauce. This you can find at Walmart. The garlic one is my favorite, but it's no sugars in here, 0 sugars. They use the sweetness of the natural tomatoes. It's all natural ingredients. It's great, and you put a tiny bit on your shell, so it barely comes to like 1 carb. So you've got your shell, you got your sauce, and then you throw on your mozzarella cheese, which is 1 carb for 1/4 cup, and you don't even maybe almost a 1/4 cup on one little pizza. And then you put on your pepperoni, and I would recommend the uncured pepperoni. But if you went to a little store like me and I didn't have any, you just grab whatever pepperoni. And then if you like mushrooms, throw those on. Other people like onions. I don't, but other people do. And then throw on some, what's it called? Parmesan cheese on top, and then throw it in the toaster oven. So I have a picture here. This is what it looked like before I cooked it. So I had the shell, I have the sauce, I have the cheese. I threw on some spinach because you can't even taste the spinach, especially once it's cooked. I had little pepperonis and big pepperonis and a few little mushrooms and some Parmesan. And then threw it in the toaster oven. And then it kind of looks like this when it comes out, a little crispy. And if you're like me and you love thin crust pizza, it's literally like a little cracker, but it's so good. And ranch is pretty good for you. Most ranches don't have much sugar in them, so you just throw a little ranch on there and eat it up. Totally takes care of your pizza craving. And trust me, I tried every pizza possible keto-wise, and I didn't like the other ones. The cauliflower crust, some of you might like, but I didn't like because I don't really care for cauliflower. Anyway, that's my suggestion on a little snack. And I know it's not quite strict keto, but it's low enough in carb to help get you going. Because I know some people are like, I can never do keto, it's too hard. But if you start out with little things like this, you can do it. Whoops. Oh, there's my picture I posted recently. I'm sure you all saw. My friend sent me this, and when I saw this, I was like, I look like I got stung by a bee. It's funny because back then I didn't notice I looked like that. I'm so used to looking at myself like this that when I saw this, I was like, did I get stung by a bee and have an allergic reaction? Anyway, just more inspiration for you guys to keep trying to lose weight so you can see that big difference in your own face and body.